Welcome back to the channel, and today we're taking a look at this right here. It's the Dell Inspiron 7603 laptop, which is quite interesting as it's a 13-inch laptop with the new Intel 11th Gen processors with its, well, claimed to be better Intel graphics with the XE version of it. So with that, let's jump right into today's review to see how good is this laptop for about $2,000. Let's go.
For the price, the one that I'm showing you guys here is the one that costs about $2,200. I would say you're better off with the one that costs $2,149 as you're only lacking the Intel Optane memory one, which I feel is quite alright to go without it. For the specifications, it features the new 11th Gen mobile processors from Intel, the 1165G7, 16GB of LPDDR4X 4267 MHz RAM, with 32 gigs of Intel Optane memory with 512 gig NVMe storage drive, paired with Intel Wi-Fi 6 2x2 with Bluetooth 5.0. It has a UHD 13-inch touchscreen with Dell's Active Pen support, a 60 Wh battery, fingerprint sensors, and IR sensors for Windows Hello sign-in. For the I/O, on the left side, you have a HDMI 2.0 output port with a Thunderbolt 4 port with power delivery and DP support. On the right side, there's a USB 3.2 Gen 1 port and a headphone jack with a micro 3-in-1 SD card reader. Quite nice to see that even with this small form factor, it does include those type of full-size ports. For the things that you do get is a Dell box with a stylus within, menus along with some Microsoft key things, the charger itself paired with its charging cable, and lastly, you do have the laptop itself. That's about it for its accessories. You also do get a Dell bag though, but I didn't show it over here. For the screen, it's a 13.3-inch IPS UHD screen that is glass topped with touch support. It's resting on a 360 degrees hinge, which allows users to use it as a tablet whenever they want it to, and I'll say in terms of contrast and brightness, it's actually quite alright. There's no backlight bleed or anything like that, and the colors I'll say is vivid. Now for the usability of the laptop. With its quite small chassis and lightweightness of it, making it very portable to bring around. Though for thermals wise, it doesn't fare very well as under max load, when it's hitting the CPU and GPU, you get a maximum temperature of 102 degrees on the CPU core. Though this is under quite a long period of time, and yes, I have raised the laptop and its fully open position as when you open up the laptop, it does sort of make a bit of space underneath for the bottom fans to suck in more air. So performance wise, in Cinebench R20, it scores a highest score of 1113 and the lowest of 980 when it's thermal throttling. In 3D Mark, it gets a GPU score of 983 and for the CPU is 2440. I'll say it's decent for such a small form factor computer. In terms of battery life, with a 60 Wh battery, I feel it's quite alright. It'll probably get you through an entire day usage, though under like heavier tasks, it'll be about 2 to 3 hour usage. So build quality wise, with its all metal chassis and glass top screen, it does offer quite a superior build quality. There's very little DeX flags when pressing down on the keyboard compared to my Dell Inspiron 15. I do love the edges on it where it's a bit smooth on the edges. It does look quite nice and very stylish. The hinge is also extremely smooth and not wobbly when I'm trying to write stuff on it, which is great as most laptops in this style price range do have a bit of more of a wobbly screen, especially for that 360 degrees feature. Upgradability wise, well, unfortunately the only thing that can be upgraded is the SSD. The RAM is soldered on and there's no additional way to add an additional M.2 slot, unlike my Dell Inspiron 15, so you may be just stuck with the 5121 unless you want to upgrade it to 1TB. The size wise, I'll say it's quite small and it's very portable and light. Its weight is so decent with only it being 1.27 kg, and the dimensions wise for its height is 15.94 mm to about 16.74 depending on which position you have it at, with its width being 305.19 mm and its depth of 206.40 mm. Okay, for the pen, it's decent, connecting to the laptop via Bluetooth. It's alright palm rejection, but sometimes it does bug out a bit and gives a bit of random dots on the screen where my palm was resting. It attaches to the laptop via the top part of the keyboard very well with magnets. It also charges the pen all at the same time. It prevents users from losing the pen as, well, there's a proper place to put it, unlike other 2-in-1 laptops out there that does not have a dedicated slot. Though I feel that the tip of the pen is a bit too fat for my liking. So what do I like about this laptop? Well, the included pen holder is great, speakers are superb and extremely loud but crisp, though lacking a bit of bass. The Type-C adapter is also great, along with its ability to charge via Type-C, making it similar to like a MacBook Pro, but with the addition of a full-size USB and HDMI ports, which is a huge nice to have. Another feature will be the webcam privacy filter, as you can enable it whenever you want to so that you have no people spying through your webcam on you. The trackpad is not bad, with its decent size for the form factor of this laptop, and also it's quite well coated so it doesn't really make my hands stick there. Now for areas where I feel that Dell can improve on. The keyboard is generally a bit too mushy for my liking, but this may be depending on users. The extremely high temperatures of the CPU has me concerned for the CPU longevity. The lack of additional M.2 slot for expandability is a downer, as M.2 slots are actually very small, so if they could include another one, that would be great.
Alright, overall I feel that this laptop here is actually quite nice. Not only is the keyboard very nice to use, the speakers also are surprisingly very loud. And yeah, it lacks a bit of bass, but other than that, the loudness of it and the clarity is really there. Another thing that is, yeah, the 11th gen processors, the iGPU is definitely improved, but in terms of its thermal wise in this chassis here, well, it's rather slim, this isn't that good as it gets a bit hot. Okay, if you're out there looking for a laptop, definitely keep your eyes out for this as well. It's very stylish and it's definitely cheaper than the XPS. Well, you're getting quite a fair bit of features already. So with that, we've come to the end of the video. Leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.